Hello. So we are here on our first homestay in a town called Juling. We got picked up from there after a 26-hour ride on the train, followed by another hour ride on the train, followed by another hour on a bus. Picked up in an Audi and brought to this big, wonderful farm that's full of lovely maple trees and ginkgo trees and
Pine trees.
It's
got 7 different lakes.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. It's a pig farm, but there's a lot of other stuff going on here. Our lovely host Ling and his family have been absolutely amazing. We touched down day before yesterday actually, and we just had a quick bite to eat in the town, and then we came in, had a shower, and then we were shown to our accommodation, which I'm speaking in now, which is this lovely straw house, they call it. I would show you the outside, but you would not see me because you're struggling to see me enough in this light. But it is made out of straw, like you would imagine in the story of the 3 little piggies. That's why they have a straw house. So yeah, they have like some nice little hats for the workers later. There's a nice little notice board there with some important things for us. Bit of toothpaste there if you forgot yours. And yes, that's correct. There's Wi-Fi, but it's crap. But we make do with what we've got. It's pretty good. There's a nice little seating area here. Lots of flags and people have written their names on. And some nice fresh water. Our quarters are just through here if I can find the light switch. Yeah, nothing too fancy. Quite hostily, but we love it. It's just brilliant for us. So on the first day, we weren't sure what to do, so we just did a bunch of litter picking, and then we put the litter in the wrong place, so it didn't actually get recycled. It got thrown away.
Well, it got recycled, but they recycle everything here. Everything gets recycled, and he wasn't too happy. He didn't have a go at us or anything like that, but he wasn't too happy because we threw away the actual bags that he'd given us to pick up the rubbish in, because they could have been recycled. So
yeah, so that wasn't too great, but it's okay. Lesson learned. We didn't get that much rubbish anyways, but then well, we did get quite a bit of plastic. Yeah. And then today we thought, you know what, we need to do some harder work, so chuck us in the deep end. We'll go to the pig farm bit. Not a lot of people go to the pig farm bit.
Yeah, he said not a lot of travellers go because they don't like the smell or the dirtiness of the pigs. So that's where we went.
We just went for it. I'm not Rastafarian or anything, so I'm happy to see the pigs and how they're living. It did smell, but you got used to it, and it wasn't as bad as the toilets on the train coming here, which, imagine, it's like human waste with fat mixed in as well. So it was really bad on the train, and there's no ventilation and there's no escape for that. At least here they had some nice big fans wafting the pig manure air, circulating it a bit.
Back to the point of how much they like to recycle. Every bit of waste from the pigs is also recycled. It gets shoved into a tube, which then goes into like a cesspit, which then all the methane comes up, which they then fire into the kitchen for the stoves, and then all like the urine and that is all spread out onto the grass and everything. Every little tiny thing is recycled here. It's phenomenal.
And the actual manure as well is then pumped back into the grass, and so that it's used underneath the ground to help fertilize the ground, and then they reuse the grass cuttings as well and put that back on everything. It's very getting the eco feel here. So we've been asked if there's anything that we want to do or build to make it a more eco-friendly place.
Well, not only that, just any projects that we feel that we can add to the farm, or anything like that.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about just making a shoe brush, a boot cleaner brush thing, so that before you come into the straw house you can knock your shoes off properly, because it's like tiled floor, and every little bit of dirt shows, and I haven't swept yet, but I'm making sure I've got my shoes on when I'm inside, which isn't always nice when you're trying to get into your bed, so I think that'll be quite handy. And Lord has decided on.
I'm making a foldable picnic bench, or picnic table. It's a bench that folds. Wait, no, yeah, it's a bench that folds into a picnic table, or folds out into a picnic table.
Yeah, so that they can have picnics here.
So we've got a couple of weeks to do this until we leave. It'll be easy.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's been absolutely fine. They don't demand anything of you. You do as much or as little as you like, but you'll always get your free square meals, and they're massive meals as well.
And we've been invited to eat with the family for the last few meals as well, rather than the canteen where all the workers go. So that's quite nice.
The food's just as good, but you can't beat a bit of home cooking. So yeah, we're gonna crack on with it. I do feel that I will work with the pigs again, but probably closer to the end. You won't? No, you don't like it?
It wasn't the fact I didn't like it so much, but it's just samey. It's not like you can do a different thing with the pigs all day. It's like you do one thing for hours. It's just a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe closer towards the end, because I felt like I did help the workers by, taking a bit of
they definitely appreciate
load
it.
away. Yeah, but it does make your hair smell really badly at farm. So I've just had to use like half a bottle of conditioner just to get the smell out. Hair's probably a mess, still dripping down my back as we speak. But we've got to go. I've just had a text message. I guess dinner's up. Bye.
Bye.